So we're here with Henare, New Japan Pro Wrestling Young Lion.
Yeah, man, good to be back. Good to be back home promoting the show here at Armageddon.
So we got to see your debut for New Japan on the Young Lion show. How was that?
Oh, it was awesome, man, but they gave me like the biggest guy they could find. What's his name? A Quiet Storm from Noah. So it was a good introduction to Japanese strong style, man. Let me tell you that. I was rocked for days after that match. But it was good fun. Good to finally be in the ring. I was training in Japan for 3 months before that, so it's good to finally get in the ring there at Lionsgate.
Is there anyone in New Japan that you're looking forward to hopefully getting in the ring with?
Oh, well, the person I was looking forward to the most, one of my heroes watching wrestling, was Yuji Nagata. And I actually got to wrestle him in my third match in Japan, so it's the most nervous I've ever been in my life for a match. But having my face kicked in from him was pretty buzzy. And waking up the next day was even worse.
Not many careers you can say getting kicked in the face was a highlight of your day.
Yeah, man. Since I actually found out about New Japan, he was someone I looked up to. He's an amateur wrestler as well, like me. I did amateur wrestling throughout school and university, and he's an MMA fighter as well. So I just naturally looked up to him. So just being so nervous across the ring from him, man. But I'm really glad.
So I went to the internet, I asked them for a question, and the one I got back was just about New Japan scouting and how you got picked up as a young lion.
Okay, so about 2 years ago, just after finishing 2014 Armageddon, I got accepted into a New Japan trial. So I actually trained up the whole year, went in December of 2014 and trialed for the company. But I didn't make that trial. I failed the test, and the next year after that, I just kept applying, kept sending my stuff through. So I think they just said, oh well, this guy wants it so much, let's get him back. So Jay White and the boss came back to the show, and in about April this year, I came back into New Japan and started in the dojo. Yeah, pretty wild ride.
Pretty strenuous training, hard?
Oh mate, you have no idea. Japanese style training, man. Let's just say breakfast is 1,000 squats minimum.
Sounds like a hell of a lot of hard work, but is it all worth it?
Yeah, man. So far, there's so much of the rewards. You know, growing up as a kid, my dream was to be a wrestler, and I'm living that dream now, wrestling in front of thousands of people every single day. So pretty buzzy when you think about it in the journey. But it's good to be back here and good to share everything with everybody back home.
Comparing the Japanese style, obviously a lot stronger of a style, come back to what you've done in New Zealand, does it compare at all?
Right, strong style, Japanese style is a whole different ball game. It wasn't too hard for me because I've done MMA training and freestyle wrestling, submission wrestling before that, but well, it's something else. It's been in the works since catch wrestling came to Japan, and it's hard hitting, hooks, everything. Compared to New Zealand, let's just say, no, I'm not bagging anyone, but compared to New Zealand is like pillow fighting compared to strong style.
So back with the Young Lions in Japan, is it a real tight-knit community with you guys there? Oh
yeah, man. So we're in the dojo. We all live together. All the Young Lions. We all live together, and we all train together. We all eat together. It's like a old school samurai sumo style. So everything you do, you eat, breathe, and sleep wrestling, man. Wake up, train 6 hours a day, eat together, back in the gym at night, and then repeat every day. That's the life. It makes the conditioning. Lessens your injuries. I haven't been injured once the whole time I've been there, just because it toughens you up.
And we're going to see you back here in New Zealand in the ring again, on the mat?
Yeah, man. So right now we're just training up for the On The Mat show, November 12th. It's going to be an all-star lineup. All the guys from New Japan will be here. Quite a few guys from ROH as well. So it's lining up to be a good show. And we've got the first time that Kiwi wrestlers will be on a major show as well. So looking forward to that. And also debut. King Haku's son's debuting at the show as well. And Haku will be there as well, actually, which is a big deal for us. You know, as island wrestlers going around the world, everybody looked up to him. And just being able to wrestle on the show with someone who paved the way, man, it just means a lot.
So we talked to Haku-san earlier. He said he's not worried about you at all. He's 5 foot something and not worried at all, thinks he'll easily beat you.
Oh man, he's a big guy, and you know, God gave him the gift of being a giant as well as Haku's son, so it's going to be a tough fight. Well, you know, people like Jericho, man, Tanahashi, they're not exactly the biggest guys in the world, but they got the hearts of lions, and that's what I am, man. I'm a young lion, and never given up, never ran away from a fight in my life. So, and he's a nice Tongan guy. I know he could take a punch, so let's do this, brother. The next match I have is in New Zealand. It's an On The Mat show, and then after that we've got a big tour up, and leading up to Wrestle Kingdom in January. So that's on the books so far. That's my goal. My next goal is to try and make it on that show. But right now, it's focusing on the mat.
Well, thanks for sparing some time. I'll let you get back to flyer dropping.
Thank you, Grady, and I'll see everybody there November 12th on the mat at Trust Arena.